Take a deep breath. Can you hear it? Not the roar of modern jet engines or the hum of electric motors, but the rhythmic, mechanical heartbeat of a world that understood the value of time. Before the highways were crowded and life was measured in anxious minutes, there was a day that belonged to the horizon. Sunday. It didn't start with an alarm or a notification, but with the deliberate, heavy sound of a key turning in a cold ignition, a cough, a sputter, and then the promise of nowhere in particular, just the open road and the freedom to find yourself along the way. The Sunday drive didn't begin at the driveway, it began hours before. It was the careful polishing of the chrome until it reflected the morning sun like a mirror. It was the packing of the wicker basket with sandwiches wrapped in wax paper and glass bottles of cold soda. There was a sense of occasion. We dressed for the road because the road was our stage. We weren't just commuters, we were explorers, and the family car was our vessel. Close your eyes and remember the interior. There were no plastic dashboards back then. It was all solid painted metal and heavy chrome knobs that felt cold to the touch. The seats weren't just chairs, they were wide, plush benches where we huddled together. Can you still smell that unique perfume of the era? The scent of warm vinyl heating up in the sun, a faint lingering of tobacco from the dashboard ashtray, and the fresh, unpolluted air rushing through those tiny triangular vent windows. We didn't have air conditioning, but we had the wind in our hair, and it felt like enough. There was no voice from a satellite telling us to turn left in 500 feet. We had the paper map, a giant, unfolding puzzle that never quite folded back the same way. Getting lost wasn't a failure. If we took a wrong turn, we discovered a hidden valley, a forgotten orchard, or a view that wasn't on any tourist brochure. We moved at 40 miles an hour, and at that speed, you could actually see the world. You could see the farmers in the fields, the laundry hanging on the lines, and the slow change of the seasons. The music of our journeys wasn't a digital playlist. It was a fragile, magical thing captured by a metal antenna. You turned the silver knob, watching the orange needle glide across the frequencies, listening through the static for a melody, and when the signal finally cleared, when Nat King Cole or Patsy Cline filled the cabin, it felt like a gift. Even the static was part of the charm. It was the sound of the distance we were traveling, a reminder that we were far from home and perfectly safe. And then there was the stop, a roadside diner with a neon sign that flickered even in the daylight. Or the humble ice cream stand where a single scoop felt like a king's ransom. We'd pull over, the engine ticking as it cooled down, and sit on the warm metal of the trunk. We watched the sky turn from blue to a bruised purple, eating our cones in a comfortable silence. In those moments, there were no bills to pay, no news cycles to worry about. There was only the taste of vanilla and the sound of crickets beginning their evening song. Today, we drive with a purpose. We drive to get it over with. Our cars are soundproof bubbles that isolate us from the world we are passing through. We have gained speed, but we have lost the golden silence. That beautiful, wandering state of mind where the only goal was to see what was over the next hill. We've traded the scenic route for the fastest route, and our souls are a little poorer for it. The cars may be rusting in graveyards now, and the roadside stands might be gone, but the feeling of that Sunday sun on your arm that never truly leaves you, it's tucked away in your own golden vault. I want to hear about your car. Was it a Ford, a Chevy, a Cadillac? Where did it take you? Share your road stories with us. Let's drive down memory lane together one more time. Thank you for joining me at the Golden Vault. Subscribe to keep our history alive. Until our next journey.